Rough day. Rough day as a Spurs fan. Trying to figure out positives, negatives, what's going to change in our second half of the season coming up. A lot of discussion on Ange out. I'm not sure if that's the right play because what if he is out? What if we do sack him? Who do we bring in? Who else is going to come here, see this project, and say, oh, we're in. We're gonna. This is gonna happen. It happened with Jose. Happened with Conte. Happened with Nuno. It happened with so many other managers. I think this is a discussion of what's happening at the top, honestly. And I think we all know it. We're all talking about Enoch out. We're all yelling at Levy. We came up with a new song saying Levy doesn't care about me. I don't care about Levy. So this is bigger than Ange. Yes, could he have managed players differently? Absolutely. Could he have handled the injury crisis differently? Could he have managed games differently when we're up 2-0 against Brighton? Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. And is it on him? Yes, that part of this is on him. But I don't think we can blame him completely. I think there needs to be some sort of investigation, look into his training system because so many players are getting injured. We could put up a whole new squad with just our injured players. And this isn't just us. This is also at Celtic, and this is also in Japan. So this is something that's followed him throughout his career, and I think there's going to be a lot of questions around his training style because now, more than ever, we're seeing the problems. And yes, do we need signings in January? Yes. Do we need more in reinforcements? Yeah, absolutely. Because let's be honest, Dragushin is not the center back that we need. Jed Spence is a better center back, and we look so much more dynamic when he's in. So I don't really know. I don't know where to go from here, honestly. If we can escape the relegation battle, then that's where we're at. It's a very, very sad thing to say. The good news is we're in all of our cups. If we win 2 of those, does Ange survive? I don't know. It'd be a very confusing season to say the least. That's the only saving grace here, though, is if we win some of these cups. And if we don't, then it's a bigger question of who comes in the summer, players or manager. I don't know, because nobody's going to take over this. I don't want to see Ryan Mason as the interim coach for the next 6 months while we find a new manager. Let Ange finish the season. We'll see how the end of the season comes, and we'll figure it out from there. But right now, it feels like you got to keep your head down. You got to look to the next game. Hope our players aren't injured. I think it's terrible that we're hoping our 18-year-olds and 22-year-olds aren't getting injured, because what happens to us if Spence gets injured? What happens to us if Archie Gray gets injured? We don't have anybody on the bench who could play those positions, and they aren't even those. They're not even supposed to be playing those positions. I don't know. It was fun when we had everybody firing on all cylinders. So really, the only thing is we can hope that we get back to that, and we will. I'm confident we will. Under who? With who players? We have no idea. I think it needs to change from the top again. Levy's got to give up these F1 go-kart partnerships, Squid Game partnerships. NFL is great, sure, but if that's not helping us win the league or win any tournaments or games against any other opponent, then I think the focus is on the wrong here. Checking out from San Diego Spurs. Come on, you Spurs.